Hello and welcome back to another OMNIHEROES video. In this video, no, we're not discussing you, Dullahan. We are going to discuss the changes that have been made to a specific or couple of specific units. The first one is Pandora. So in case you are not aware, this is Pandora's skin. This is the pure melody, and this is her original skin. I do have her actual skin, picked that up on a decree. It's very, very strong. So what has changed about Pandora? Well, we'll see if it's reflected in here first. Whenever an ally kills an enemy, Pandora releases her ultimate on the enemy with the lowest HP. After each allied ultimate, she casts her ultimate an additional time. She casts her ultimate during her active skill. Enough ultimate for you. What this means is every time you ultimate, you will, in fact, get a proc from Pandora. Very, very strong. Now, let's have a look at Aphrodite. So, Aphrodite also got a change. And is it reflected here? When an ally, whenever a unit on the battlefield or an allied summon appears, so whenever a unit dies, or whenever an allied summon appears, Aphrodite will use her ultimate. Those two in combination, very, very strong. Very, very strong indeed. However, that paired alongside this unit, Leandra, I don't know what they were thinking, but basically at the start of each round, Leandra summons a radiant crystal. So that will trigger Pandora. Pandora will ultimate, triggering, it will be Persephone. Not Persephone, Aphrodite. There we go. This allied summon trigger will trigger Aphrodite, and then Aphrodite will trigger Pandora. So it's going to be much easier to show than it is to tell. So we'll jump into friends, and who is here? Snowman. You always have your teams up, so let's go ahead and have a quick check. So this is the team that I built with this combo in mind. You have Isis and Aphrodite on the front row, paired alongside Pandora as Monarch synergy. So you've got your 3 Monarchs on the front row, which means your entire team is not going to take more than 60% damage. Now, you also have Hades and Leandra as well, and we also have Lilith on the enemy team. So we'll see how that goes. But you've also got Gaia here to slow us down, but I don't think that's going to matter. We'll jump in and we'll see just how this goes. So remember, every time a summon appears, like so, Leandra will perform her ultimate. That will also trigger Pandora, and it will also trigger Aphrodite. So Aphrodite is going to do what she needs to do here, and then Pandora is going to trigger what she needs to do here. So as you can see, we've got 1, 2. So that's two from Pandora at the moment. There's a third one from Pandora, and if we finish off Gaia here, that's going to trigger Pandora again to perform another ultimate because, it will trigger Aphrodite again, and it will allow Pandora to chain these ultimates off. Now, remember, nobody's taken any action at the moment. Nobody has taken any action whatsoever. So this will trigger Aphrodite once again, which will trigger Pandora once again, and it just keeps going. Like it just keeps going. So Aphrodite here, will she be able to take out enemies? No, she won't. But will Pandora? Yes, she will. It's just broken. Like I don't know what the devs were thinking with this particular build, or with these particular changes. Maybe they were just trying to have some fun. I get it. I get it, but look what is happening. Look what is happening. Enemies haven't taken an action yet. Keep that in mind. Enemies have not taken an action yet. And they're already gone. They're already gone. And this is working consistently. This is working very, very well. Very consistently. You don't even need Hades in here. The reason that I've got Hades in the team... is because of the execute mechanic. Just in case we can. So let's go ahead and try against... Let's try Z. Z was previously champion, I think. I think he was anyway, but we'll see. We'll see how well this team does. 2 Monarchs on the enemy team, which means 2 stacks of Holy Shield that we've got to get through. So we do proc, so that's Zeus, and in fact has bound us. So I think that is one way around it. As you can see, enemy Karnak on here has bound both Aphrodite and Pandora, which means we can't change anything up. It is a shame. It is what it is. So hopefully Hades will remove this bind when he takes action. If he takes action, we will see. So we've not even taken any action yet. Still very, very strong. Got a miss here, got a miss here. That is very good for us, I think. So as long as Hades survives, he can remove this bind when he takes action, if he does get to take action, but we'll see. So I think Karnak is the slowest on that team. Yep, Karnak is the slowest on that team. We do get our HP increases, we get our burn effect as well. Hades removes that bind, Leandra does what she needs to. Summon appears, oh, we've been bound again. What a pain. Right, let me try this again. So we got close, but yeah. If we want for that bind, let me try somebody else who doesn't have bind on here. Do you have your battles up? Yes, you do. Okay, we'll jump into this one. Maybe we just die right off the bat from Mystify damage, but it seems very unlikely. Considering we've got 3 Deviants on the team, it is what it is. So, yeah, we do get the proc from Pandora. This is her ultimate. And then Leandra will perform her ultimate as well. And then Aphrodite will perform her ultimate, which will then trigger Pandora again. And Pandora is just going to go off here, I think. Applying Karmic Fire as we go. Imagine this was Burn as well, on maybe having Mulan on the team. I don't know, but oh my goodness. Maybe enough Holy Shield to survive? No? Monarch will do it though. Yeah, there we go. So, and she's still going. That's a miss. That's good. Maybe we can get to the next round. Okay, so that was 5 or 6 ultimates before anybody had taken any action whatsoever. It's just crazy. And then if Leandra does get to attack here, which I think she should do, Leandra should get to attack, and as long as this guy survives, this minion down here, as long as he survives, we should be okay. Yeah, so Leandra kills this minion before she attacks. That will proc Aphrodite, and then that will proc Pandora again. So we do steal. Enemy Astrid, that's absolutely fine. So it doesn't trigger it. That's interesting. That is interesting. But enemy died, so Pandora will trigger her ultimate. And we don't proc Pandora just yet. So let's move into round 2. So that's Pandora's ultimate. Enemy goes down. That'll proc that'll proc our Aphrodite. We'll get a steal in there. Stealing Mulan, that's absolutely fine. Proc Aphrodite again. Remember, death triggers proc twice because of Leandra as well. So every time a unit on the battlefield dies, every time a unit on the battlefield dies, it will proc Aphrodite twice. She will ultimate twice because Leandra is on the team. And then we do get the multiple ultimates per turn from Pandora with the execute mechanic in there from Hades as well. So it's just broken. Like, I don't know what they were thinking, but whatever they have done, it's just made it quite strong. Just made it quite strong. Now, I think this is going to be one of the strongest combos in the game, PvP wise. PvE, maybe not, maybe. We'll be able to get that because you get all of those steals, you get all the attacks and all that sort of stuff. But enemies have much higher health pools, so are much more difficult to kill on your side when you've stolen them. So we'll see. But man, am I... What is that mess? What is that mess? We'll see just how far we can take that. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. I do hope you have a fantastic day, and good luck in whatever it is that you are doing.